On social media, there's this movement where people are shaming parents who spank their children, right? Now, here are my thoughts on that. I believe that there is a difference between spanking and abusing a child, right? And now you can think whatever you want to. You don't have to spank your kid. You raise your kid any way you want to. You're probably raising an asshole, but you raise it however you want to. I remember I was sitting in a restaurant and I was waiting for my waitress to come to me, but she was busy with a table. And at that table was a married couple and a kid who was about 9 or 10. And he was on his iPad. And the mother was saying, Caden, what do you want to drink? Caden, what do you want to drink? Do you want Sprite or Dr. Pepper? Caden, do you want Sprite or Dr. Pepper? Caden, I'm so sorry. Caden, put that down. What do you want to drink? Sprite or Dr. Pepper? Caden, tell me what you want to drink, Sprite or Dr. Pepper. Caden, you're being rude. Sprite or Dr. Pepper. Caden, put that down. What do you want to drink, Sprite or Dr. Pepper? I'm so sorry. Caden, tell me what you want to drink, Sprite or Dr. Pepper. What do you want, Sprite or Dr. Pepper? And I'm like, hit that little asshole. My father would have said he will have water and crackers when he wakes up. We knew that we were going to get our asses whipped when my mother would utter the phrase, "I'll be goddamned." When my mother would ask God to damn her soul because of the children she had pushed from her womb, we knew our asses were grass. In fact, one day, my little sister and I were playing with shaving cream, and I knew we were going to get our asses whipped, so I went ahead and wrote, "I'll be goddamned" on the wall, so that when my mother walked in, she would know her line. The worst ass whipping I ever got was in church. On Sundays, my mother would take us to the Presbyterian church. Now, my father was Catholic, so he would get in his boat and go fishing. But my mother took the rest of us to church. And my mother always had such a positive outlook on how that was going to go. She always wanted it to be perfect. She always wanted her kids to behave. I remember when I was a little one and I said, "Mama, what do you want for Christmas?" She said, "I just want you to be good." And I said, "I can't afford that." I was a bad kid, right? And it would start off fine. My mother would come in the morning, open my door, sleeping in the dark, and she would say, "Come on, Jeffrey, get up. It's time to go to church. Let's go. Come on, baby. We're going to go to church. Come on, get up." And she'd walk out, and I'd go right back to sleep. She'd walk in again a few minutes later, curlers in her hair, a little bit of makeup in her slip. "Jeffrey, come on, get out of bed. We got to go to church. Let's go. Wake up, Jeffrey. It's time to go to church. I don't want to be late. Come on, I want you to eat breakfast. Get up. Let's go." And she'd walk out, and I'd go right back to sleep. She'd come in again, curlers hanging out of her hair, a little more makeup, skirt around her slip. And now she turns on the light and says, "Jeffrey, you need to get out of that bed. We're going to be late. I want you to get up. We're going to church. I don't want to be late." She'd walk out. I'd turn off the light, go right back to sleep. Finally, she walks in, turns on the light, turns on the radio, and says, "Jeffrey, get out of that bed. We're going to praise God. God damn it." And I was up, but I was pissed. And we did not do well that day together. I would lay down in the pew, trying to go back to sleep in church, and she would slap me on the ass, and I'd get back up, pissed off. The woman behind us would sing like she was in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. You know, there's always that lady who lifts her voice up to the Lord, you know. And she's all like, "Lord," and I'm behind her going, right? Just being a little asshole. Well, communion comes. And normally, what happens in a Presbyterian church church. We're not like Catholics. We don't form a chow line down the center. We stay where we are. And an usher brings a little plate with the little pieces of Jesus on it. And he hands it to somebody. And my mother, every Sunday, liked to take that plate and she would hold it. And each of her children would take one piece. And then we would all take our communion together. What a beautiful little Christian family we were. Well, that day, when the usher brought the plate, I took it. And my mother said, "Jeffrey, give me that plate." And I said, "No." And she said, "Jeffrey, give me that plate." And I said, "No." And she said, "Jeffrey, you give me that fucking plate right now, or I'm going to beat your ass right here in front of Jesus and everybody. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?" I handed her the plate, and she said, "Okay, now take one." And I took a whole handful. And she said, "Jeffrey," I said, "What? You better put that back." "No, I'm hungry. You didn't feed me breakfast this morning." And she said, "Jeffrey, put it back." I said, "No, I'm going to eat it. Put it back. I'm going to eat it. You better not." I ate it. She said, "I'll be goddamned." And I don't remember much after that. I remember her entire hand went around my face and lifted me out of the pew with such force that one little black dress shoe fell behind and started spinning around on the ground. She took me into the cry room, which is a room where you take babies who are crying or children whose asses you want to beat. On the wall, there's a painting of Jesus holding a belt. We walked in and there was a woman named Debbie beating her child, Jeremy. She and my mother said hello to each other and then tag teamed Jeremy and me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, because of that ass whipping, or the many other ass whippings I got in my life, I want you to know that I did not grow up to be a violent person. But I'll tell you one thing that is for sure. I never misbehaved in church again. In fact, the next Sunday, when my mother walked into my room, she was a little startled to see me sitting up in the dark, fully dressed. And she said, "Jeffrey, are you okay?" And I said, "Yes, Mommy, I'm just ready to go to church." Because when you beat your children, they develop an English accent. I don't know if you know that. Here's my thing. If I go to Walmart and I don't see some kid getting whipped in the frozen food section, I don't feel like I live in America anymore. So people, spank your children. Spank them.